You can hit more pins. Watch this.
Gideon, a YouTuber who has exploded in popularity over the last year or so. And a few days ago, I saw a link to one of his videos, and well, I've never actually seen one before, but I figured I've seen this guy's name a million times at this point. Might as well see what all the hype's about. And after watching a couple of his videos, I do not understand the appeal. Now, if you don't know who Gideon is, he is basically one of those public harassment channels. Those channels that I thought died like 6 years ago in 2016. But apparently they're still alive and well. Now, this guy has been the center of some drama recently, drama that I really don't know about, nor do I really care about whatsoever. So that's not what I'm going to be focusing on. I'm just going to be talking about his content, which I do not like. Now, his videos are very, very obviously directed towards children, only people who are going to find this kind of stuff funny. And like I said, his content basically just boils down to going around and messing with people. And it's not always a huge deal, but sometimes I think he takes it a little too far, and we're gonna see that in the video we're gonna be touching on today. I went bowling with a coconut. Let's begin. Please subscribe.
So basically, there's like this big bowling tournament going on, like in the hood, and like they're having like this big pot and everything, and you have to actually pay to enter. And I feel like a couple of them are on PEDs and stuff like that. So I feel like I'm justified in using coconuts to my advantage, because since they're cheating, I might as well cheat too, you know, make the playing field even.
So there you go. That's basically the premise of this video. He's going to go to a few bowling tournaments and bowl the coconut. And while that has the potential to be a hilarious video if you like talked to the tournament director and got permission and stuff and did it the right way, none of that happens, and it just turns into just him using people's passion and hobbies against them to exploit them and basically just make fun of them for YouTube money. Pretty much what he does for every single video.
How you doing? Can I get a lane?
Absolutely.
How's the competition here? I'm not gonna lie, I average a 280, so I have to be around the best of the best. Like, it brings it out of me.
I'm a Hall of Famer.
Oh my gosh, I'm in the midst of a legend. It's so nice to meet you. I was wondering, can you do me a favor? Could you help me put on my PBA finger condoms?
Sir, you just put them on your finger and roll it down like you would.
I know, but I need a pro's touch. You're a Hall of Famer. I'm not gonna lie, my finger herpes been flaring up lately, so I don't want to contaminate the bowling balls.
Alright, so I'm gonna try and start off on a positive. I chose this video for a reason. I don't think it's the worst video I could have chosen. I think there's probably videos that I saw that would paint him in a worse light. But I chose this because I think he's actually kind of funny at points during this without doing anything that really affects anybody. Like, I think this dialogue was kind of funny and witty on his part, but it's just what comes after that kind of detracts from a lot of this. And I'm bringing this up because I think this guy could be a really successful YouTuber and be funny without, you know, going and messing up a bowling alley or attacking people in a way for just doing what they enjoy doing. Obviously, the guy has found a lot of success, and most of that is going to be due to his personality, not the content. Just my opinion, I think there's a better way for him to go forward.
You can hit more pins. Watch this. I can still get a 280 even if I get a spare on the first one. Keep blowing it for me. Didn't even count it, bro. That's a freak. Oh, we're lane 29. I don't know if you guys have like PBA regulated balls, but like my balls didn't come back.
All right, so here is where the video starts to go downward, and it only gets worse, especially when he goes to the next bowling alley. Once again, this could be hilarious if he just asked if he could do this. They probably would have said no, but it would be a funny video to see people's reaction to somebody bowling with a coconut. But you take the risk of damaging somebody's property. I mean, I can't imagine a bowling alley is really meant to be transporting a coconut. You know, this is just doing something for your own personal gain, not even thinking what you might be doing to somebody's job. You know, somebody owns this bowling alley and is probably reliant on it, but I doubt that was a thought when he made this video or when he did the watermelon one he did before this. And it just all goes back to targeting kids with this kind of content. You tell a 12-year-old that you might be damaging somebody's bowling lane by doing this, they're not gonna care. They're gonna say, but it's funny and my favorite YouTuber's doing it, so why should it matter?
Are you here for the tournament? Oh yeah, you should definitely come in. I'm about to put on a show.
Alright, so for the first few minutes of the second bowling alley, he's just walking around talking to people, and a lot of it is funny. It's not all bad, you know. He's just walking around talking to people about his finger condoms and stuff. Kind of gets repetitive, he kind of makes the same jokes over and over again, but it's nothing bad. And if it would have just stopped at that, then I would understand this kind of video. Sure, it's not my kind of content, but there is an audience for it. Just do it without damaging other people's property. I mean, that seems like a pretty easy objective to go through with. You know, you're messing with other people's tournament. Like he said, there's money on the line. Rolling a coconut down a bowling lane is going to mess it up for a competition. And a lot of people, and probably most of the people who are going to be watching one of JiDion's videos, are going to say, who cares? And, well, that's exactly why JiDion chose something like a bowling tournament. That's why he chooses things like Renaissance fairs or vegan restaurants. These are things he knows people aren't gonna care if you make fun of. He doesn't choose anything that is widely liked on the internet or anything like that. He chooses things that are socially seen as weird or unusual. And it's smart on his end, but it's kind of a crappy thing to do. Nobody's gonna call him out for messing up the oil on a bowling lane, because who knows about the oil on a bowling lane that's watching this guy's videos? They're all kids. They're not gonna know. This is the reason his content works, is because he chooses things like this.
10 minutes of practice? I'm just warming up.
Once again, just stuff like this, you know, purposefully trying to mess people up because you think it's funny. I will admit, I do kind of think a lot of these guys start to overreact. Another reason why I chose this video, I think it shows both sides. He's doing this because he knows people in certain situations are going to react to stuff maybe a bit more than they should, but look at it objectively. There's nothing wrong with kind of getting a little bit annoyed at somebody yelling while you're trying to, you know, get ready for a competition. I mean, you're at a football game. What are you gonna do to try and throw people off? Make a bunch of noise. But like, I feel like I've said a million times, it's bowling, so who cares if they get to warm up, right? So then he's asked to leave multiple times because he keeps going over and talking to people when they've kind of made it clear that they don't want to talk to him. And, well, he doesn't leave and he throws the coconut down the lane anyways. They call the cops, which I think is probably a bit of an overreaction. But again, it's just, I'm gonna stop repeating myself after this, but is this really what you want to be known for? I mean, apparently it is. Going out and ruining somebody's day, making them angry just to show it off to a bunch of middle schoolers. It's so easy when you're just watching a video and you're thinking, oh, what a dumb bowler getting mad at a dude just having fun. It's easy to say that, but what if it's your hobby, the thing you've been looking forward to all month, you've been getting ready for a competition, and then some guy comes in with a camera who's gonna make $10,000 for ruining your day. It's just not a good thing to do to other people. I'm not gonna show all the cop stuff or really them arguing with each other. You know, it clickbaits in the thumbnail like Karen getting angry and everything, when I really think she probably had the right to. I just kind of wanted to give my thoughts. I know I'm ranting a lot more than I normally do in videos, but I saw this channel for the first time and I saw the millions of views and the millions of subscribers that it was bringing in, and I honestly thought that we were just kind of past this kind of content on YouTube. I genuinely thought that these kind of videos, these kind of pranks were collectively looked down upon now. Apparently not. Well, what do you guys think? Am I just a stick in the mud? Or do you agree that these videos are not the best? And honestly, let me know if there's another side of JiDion I should see. Maybe we just got off on the wrong foot. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and walk on over to that subscribe button and touch it. It's free. It won't cost you anything. But for now, that's all I have for you today. Bye.
Subscribe.